Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And did you know that Lego toys, Lego bricks, can be anti-gay?
No, but because they're all rainbow, so you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, apparently Legos can be anti-LGBT, says Science Museum, but not Q. Just anti-LGBT.
Well, you know,
so they're all about the Q.
Did you know that science museums can be stupid?
Yeah, this looks like another recipient of some undeserved grant money. So let's talk about anti-gay Legos.
Okay, yes, let's talk about that.
Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You will get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Okay,
I did.
Still sick. We're still sick, but we're muddling through it. She definitely wanted to do this one today.
Yeah, I was very entertained by this one.
Yeah, Lego can be anti-LGBT because the bricks have male or female parts that are made to mate with each other, says Science Museum in London.
Of course,
what the hell is going on in the UK? What is going on?
You know, it was funny because I was joking about this on Twitter, and I said about, you can't scissor Legos together. But one person in the comments was like, "This, I think it was the great one. Make sure I give him credit. He's like, you could argue they're all male because they've got a bump in the front and a hole in the back, so they're just gay.
They're all pegging each other, right?
Right. And it's like, this is stupid. It's clearly a mechanism to snap together. They use this all the time in everything: plumbing, construction, electronics. If it's got a bump, it's a male. If it's got a hole, it's a female. It's not about sex. It's about,
Well, I don't know. I mean, the way that the language is now, are you a man with a hole? Are you a female or a woman with a hole? Do you feel like you're neither? Do you have... I mean, it's like that. This is...
Stupid?
I can't even. Okay, so anyway, this is from London, guys. London. This is why we dumped the tea. This is why we tried to get away. This is why we tried to get away from you, but we're still bankrolling part of the BBC. Could you tell me what the hell? How the hell? That's...
Hope we weren't funding some of this. But we probably
I'm believing,
to be honest.
We are basically the world's piggy bank. I think we probably are. All right, so this is coming from Como News. A self-guided tour at the UK's Science Museum accuses popular building toy Lego of reinforcing heteronormativity. The accusation is part of a self-guided tour titled Seeing Things Queerly, which allows visitors to discover some of the objects on display at the Science Museum that tell stories of queer communities' experiences and identities. Which objects and what kind of experiences are we talking about?
I don't know.
Legos,
I'm sure you can build lots of things with Legos.
Among items such as airplanes and replica chickens.
Wait. It's talking about seeing things queerly, and they're talking about replica chickens. Do I want to know? I hope they don't explain the replica chickens.
Gonzo says hello. The tour accuses Lego of taking an anti-LGBT stance. Like other connectors...
they forgot the Q, but it's called seeing things queerly. You got nothing. Yeah, I know, I got nothing. Like other connectors and fasteners, Lego bricks are often described in a gendered way. A description on the museum's website reads, the top of the brick with sticking out pins. That is not the technical term. Actually, I think they're called studs. I'm pretty sure they are. The top of the brick with the sticky out things, that's male. And the bottom of the brick with the holes to receive the sticky out things is female. And the process of the two sides being put together is called mating. Well, maybe it is. Maybe that is Legos. I mean, it's better than fucking. I was thinking,
okay,
but I wasn't going to say it. You did it.
I mean, how you put that in the manual, right?
Okay, kids, we're gonna
teach your Legos to fuck, kids. Okay, step 1, put the big piece down, and then put the little piece on top. Push it down real hard. It might go in kind of hard at first. It'll get used to it. Just use a little force.
I'm sorry. I literally had to mute my microphone because I was laughing so hard that I was going into such a coughing jag I couldn't stop.
This is an example of applying heteronormative language to topics unrelated to gender, sex, and reproduction.
But they do this for all kinds of stuff. Like, it's always called that because it's like, I need a male to male connector, you know, I need a male to female, you know, whatever.
Oh, they've tried to do away with that, and they've tried to do away with like black and white, and they've tried to do with stupid.
I know master and slave.
Master and slave.
Yeah. This is so dumb.
Yeah. Anyway, don't they have an anime called Master and Slave?
I don't know. Yeah. It illustrates how heteronormativity, the idea that heterosexuality and the male-female gender binary are the norm, because biologically they are, and everything that falls outside is unusual. They're just fucking Legos. I mean, apparently, literally, but you know what I'm saying? It's literally a mechanism for which to snap pieces together. It's, you know what else has a male and female in? Snaps on your clothes. This is so stupid.
Outlets. I mean, when you order any kind of component, computer part or whatever, wires and male to female or male to male or, you know, whatever, you need a coupler. If you've got two males, because they can't connect, so you got to go get a little piece to put in between them. So it's a threesome.
It is what it is. I mean, like, it's heteronormative language to describe it. You know what? And it is. And it's going to stay that way. And these are just Legos. And you're being ridiculous.
You know, I'm willing to bet that people got the idea for connecting pieces like that in the first place from the natural world. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, if the P goes in the V, I could put the plug into a hole just like that. Thanks, honey. I figured it out. Yeah.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. This is just because of heteronormativity. It's like
Science Museum. This isn't the guy. This is the kid from Home Improvement. And God,
he looks like shit.
He looks like shit. Science Museum provides no citations for its claim about Lego. An entry on Lego's website explaining how its bricks work also appears to use different language compared to Science Museum. Yeah. They just made this shit up. The little thingy plugs into the other little thingy. No, they're all gay. Like you said, they're all gay. They're just all the Legos are butt fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I never heard it called male to female. I mean, other than, you know, for Legos. It's a peg in a hole. It wasn't like, it's never been like, that's the male side and the female side I've ever heard. You don't describe it in the books.
This is Lego's official ideas, right? The tubes on the bottom interlock with the studs on top of other bricks. The studs get neatly wedged in between the tubes and the sides of every brick, making them stick together firmly.
So you're just making shit up. They didn't even call it a male and female and mating. That's you doing that stuff and shoving it in there, pretending like, because I said it and I'm a science museum, that it makes it so.
Lego did not respond to requests for comment.
Probably because it's too stupid to answer.
Can you imagine like being the receptionist or social media manager or something, be like, hey, there's some wacky museum exhibit that thinks your Legos are anti-gay. Do you have anything you want to say about that? Yeah. No? Hello? And they probably just hang up on you.
It's like, whatever. Wait until the Science Museum finds out that human beings have male and female parts and are made to mate with each other. Ben Shapiro said, I know, right? It's like, even if you identify, you know, you're LGBTQ or whatever, you still have a part that you consider your gender part.
Here are some of the comments, right? John Tana. I was in the Smithsonian 2 or 3 years ago and saw a display that called the prom a heteronormative tradition. Is this why every cartoon with an LGBTQ showrunner has a prom thing going on? Because it's annoying as hell.
That's what they were screaming about on Twitter back then, too. Like, it's because I didn't go to my prom because I was LGBTQ and I wasn't allowed to. And it's like, well, my kids said, you know, they're at school, like, people went to the prom all the time. And if they were straight couples or, you know, gay couples and, you know, no one said anything, you know, I don't get it, but I didn't get my prom. So we found a way to put prom in this, too? Hot damn.
Yeah, here's a good example. Queer perspective. My threaded plumbing, pneumatic, and electrical connectors have the same sexist duality. Should we mandate random matching of those fittings rather than surrendering to the obsolete patriarchy's male-female paradigm? Yeah, if you want your shit to break. Is that what's going on? Is that why everything is breaking now?
I like this next part, and that's what kind of like, yeah, exactly. If you take away the male and female parts, quote unquote, from the Legos, they work. Nothing works. Everything collapses. They don't go together. They just slide apart. Like, it's not about male or female. It's about like a tongue and groove type, thing. You're putting something into the slot to, of course, because everybody turns into sex, but you're taking something and you're just locking them together. They have to lock together. You have to have grooves that lock together. That's just how, building works.
Yeah, this is accurate, right?
Yeah,
This
right?
mentality is what is leading, and the fact that they're trying to get rid of this language from construction and from engineering is a problem. Remember, male to female. Why assign gender types to electrical elements? Let them decide who they want to be. Oh yeah,
I like this one. This is what I was talking about earlier. This person, they said there was a Dutch Airlines, KLM Dutch Airlines ad. It's like,
come fly with us if you'd like to die. Yeah.
It's just because they're seatbelts. They're not meant to represent gender. They're seatbelts. You guys are just, when you look for something wrong and everything. This reminds me of Legally Blonde, where they had the girl that was like the caricature of like the Berkeley people, and she was supposed to went to Berkeley, and she's like, I'm petitioning for the semester to be named Ovester because semen, and I was like the patriarchy, and that's didn't you remember that from Legally Blonde?
Oh yeah.
And that's how it was like. It was a joke in that one, like making fun of the extremes, and now it's like it's become the reality, and more people are looking at this like, how can you be this effing dumb?
It's
like you're just being dumb.
Yeah, I mean, we are hopefully veering away from the falling off the cliff of idiocracy here, because I'm like, just in the last 5 years we have gotten so much dumber as a people. We've just gotten incredibly stupid.
And people who aren't stupid are banging their heads on the wall because they're like, I can't with this anymore.
We've been not only enabling stupid, mentally ill people to have the megaphones, we've actually been paying them in a lot of ways to take those megaphones.
Not willingly.
Gaslight everybody else into thinking that they're normal. It's like, oh, we're the normal ones. You people who are actually normal, yeah, you're all abnormal. Yeah, that 99 point, yeah, you're all abnormal.
And here's the thing: it's like the people that are doing it too. Like they're saying they're speaking for everybody, and there's, I'm sure, a lot of LGBT people that are normal people,
but not the Qs. Remember,
no, but Q too. But I'm saying I'm just reading the headline here that are normal people, and that they're even like, this is batshit stupid, like. They're even, but they're not allowed to say that either, because they'll be silenced by the megaphone weirdos who are taking everything to the extreme. And unfortunately, because they keep taking everything to the extreme and being this stupid over Legos, it causes problems for the people that are rational, people that are LGBT, and whatever. It's causing them problems because, they're speaking. They're claiming they speak for them, and these people are like, stop talking for me. You're a dumbass.
Most people are normal. I mean, it's just, it's just, whatever. I'm just at the point where I'm like, this shit's ending soon. I mean, especially if this thing was bankrolled with, money or whatever. But I mean, it's going to get to a place where we're thankfully, we're already there. We're allowed to point at this insanity and laugh at it and not have to worry about somebody calling up our employer and being like, oh my God, they're bigots because they don't think that the Legos are bigots.
I know, right?
They don't think Legos are bigoted.
Why do they want you fired? Because they're laughing about the fact that we said that it's heteronormativity for Legos because they're putting their penises in the vaginas, and that's not right.
Oh my God, we had somebody call. This is years ago. I didn't even listen to the whole message. It was like some rambling. I tell you about that. It was on the company voicemail, and they basically tried to get us fired. I don't think they realized that we own the parent company, and they tried to get us fired from our own job. I'm like, you dumb fuck.
I know.
I mean, seriously. But this is
over cartoons.
Yeah, it was over cartoons. And I've heard other people get calls. Like I've heard, I have friends that work for different publishing companies and stuff, and they would call too. And they've actually, some of these people have actually saved the messages, and they're like, you gotta listen to this rambling bullshit. This is just like, it sounds like Office Space where they move the stapler.
Yeah,
like, you've got
bigots working at your. I just think you should know there's like a Nazi. Nazis are working at your, and you don't want to hire the Nazis, do you? You don't want to hire the Nazis, but if you'd like to talk to me, you can talk to me online. And here's my handle. It's always some like weird ass whatever. It's like,
tell my mom, and she'll come get me.
Yeah, right. And it's like, oh my God. Point and laugh. That's what we gotta start doing. Just this has to end. Are we gonna wrap?
This one's ridiculous. This is like, beyond stupid.
All right. Please subscribe. More pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.